Spoilers for Spider-Man Far From Home. You haven't seen it? Go see it. It's a great movie. You'll really like it. I liked it. Hello, everybody. We're here for another Marvel MCU theory video. I think the last time I really got pretty in-depth with one of these was after Endgame, maybe, and just kind of seeing like what some other things was going on with the MCU. But we got some answers in Spider-Man Far From Home. Like I said before, if you didn't see Spider-Man Far From Home, go see it. Don't watch me. Go see the movie. It's a great movie, and I don't want to ruin it for you. But yeah, we're going to get into some stuff with the post-credit scene. And basically, what's Nick Fury doing in space? I mean, we found out that Nick Fury that we saw in the movie wasn't actually Nick Fury at all. It was Talos, the Skrull leader from Captain Marvel, played by Ben Mendelsohn, who's just incredible in everything that he does. But a lot of people have been theorizing about Fury that he's on the space station at the end, and this is going to be the MCU's version of SWORD. Now, SWORD is basically the Sentient World Organization Resistance Division. I'm not sure what it stands for. You're going to have to ask somebody else that's more knowledgeable about that for this. But basically, it's S.H.I.E.L.D., but in space. So what Nick Fury would be doing out there is basically what he was doing in S.H.I.E.L.D., except now he's doing it in space. He's not letting the fight come to him now. He's more going out on the offensive, stopping these threats before they come to Earth. And I definitely think that that's part of what's going to happen here. But I think there's some other things much greater at play. So we know, or we think, that at Comic-Con next week, Marvel's going to be announcing its new slate, and a lot of people are speculating, well, there's definitely going to be a Captain Marvel 2, there's hopefully, maybe not definitely with some of the news that came out today, there's going to be another Spider-Man Far From Home, perhaps a Fantastic Four movie that's better than the last one that we got. But what I think is happening here is that all of this stuff, SWORD, Nick Fury in space, we've been told that we're going to get a more cosmic MCU in Phase 4. And I think the end game, no pun intended, for a cosmic MCU moving forward is the one and only Galactus. So I think this is all leading to him. But along the way, I think Nick Fury's going to be picking up some more cosmic allies along the fight. So, but the biggest thing I think with that SWORD space station is that I think that on that SWORD space station, we may already have Reed Richards and the Fantastic Four, that may be the space station that they're on when they get hit with the cosmic cloud, they get hit with the radiation, they get their superpowers. There's a lot of Skrulls on that ship as well, so maybe this is the MCU's foray into introducing a Super Skrull. Maybe the Super Skrull gets powers in a similar way that the Fantastic Four do. But I think the Fantastic Four are already on that ship, and that's going to be the first thing that we see after the Black Widow movie for a more cosmic MCU, is seeing the Fantastic Four in space, getting their powers, and then returning to Earth afterwards. I would just love to see the first Fantastic Four movie take completely place in space. Now, thanks to this SWORD introduction with Fury, you can have Nick Fury in these movies as you did in Phase 1, how he's kind of just going around recruiting the Avengers. Another character that they definitely could be introducing is with the Nova Corps gone, with Xandar gone. Thor says in Infinity War that Thanos decimated Xandar. We could be getting a Nova movie coming up. Nick Fury could be out in space and then come across Nova. Now, I don't know if that's something they would have him have his own standalone movie, or perhaps this is all just setting up a Captain Marvel sequel, where Nova will be introduced as an ally in a Captain Marvel sequel. We still don't know what the timeline is going to be with the Captain Marvel sequel. Is it going to take place before Endgame, after Endgame, during Endgame? There's that 5-year gap there. We really don't know. But that's really what I wanted to post about today, was that I think the Fantastic Four, Reed Richards, Sue Storm, they're inside that space station with Nick Fury, and they're on their way to getting their powers. I don't think they have their powers yet. I think they're going to show the classic origin story of the Fantastic Four, but with a few tweaks to make it more MCU friendly within the timeline. This is an MCU that's already been to space. They've already faced cosmic threats. So these could be scientists that, in this version, are scientists that are handpicked by Nick Fury to stop cosmic threats. And they just so happen to pop on a cosmic space cloud and get their superpowers. We still don't know who bought the Avengers Tower. I thought it was Norman Osborn before. Getting more cosmic-y, again, with this Fantastic Four theory, now I'm starting to think that maybe it's Victor Von Doom that bought the Avengers Tower, and that he's possibly funding. Maybe him and Norman are both funding this new SWORD space organization, and that Fury's going to be funded by some bad people, and it's going to be like Hydra all over again, where they're going to have to be fighting their overseers, essentially. But there's a multitude of different ways that this can go. All I know is that we're staying in space for most of these Phase 4 MCU movies. I don't think Ant-Man will go to space, but maybe he will. I mean, Rocket wanted to take him to space, so... But, yeah, thanks for watching my video. Tell me in the comments what you thought about my theory, if you think it's BS, if you think it's crap, if you think I'm stupid, if you think my sweatshirt's stupid. I don't care. Just comment. It helps the algorithm. Hit the like button. Please subscribe. This is Nicky Flicks. I'm Nicky, and see you later.